So in the previous videos we studied about the series and parallel combination of the resistors. But in reality, when a question comes in the exam, it will never be so easy that it is just a series combination, that you have to find the equivalent resistance of only a series combination or only of parallel combination. There will always be a combination of series and parallel. So we are going to do a few examples of the combination of series. So let us call it mixed combination. Okay, and one of the example, let us say we are given this circuit. Now this is a mixed combination. These two are in parallel. These two are in series with this one. This is in series with this one also, and these two are in parallel. So it is a combination of parallel and series circuit. And they are connected between these two terminals, say A and B. Now how to find out the R equivalent of this particular circuit? So let us say that, let us assume an value, let us say that all the resistance are of 1 ohm. Now these two resistors are in parallel to each other. So this is our first resistor, this is our second resistor, and this is our third resistor. So let us first solve them individually and then we'll combine it in the last step. So R equivalent of first this much part, these two are in parallel with each other. Now you do it yourself. I have already given you the formula. It will be 1 upon 1 plus 1 upon 1, that will be equal to 2 upon 1, and then reciprocal, it will be equal to 1 by 2. Or you can memorize this shortcut. You will get the same answer. Try it yourself, then it will be, you will be more able to understand it properly. So this is the combination of first 1 by 2 ohms. Second, there is no combination with it, so it will just write 1 ohm. For third, also parallel, same as the first one, so third equivalent resistance will also be equal to 1 by 2 ohm. Now if I replace this, now if I modify this circuit according to the values that we got, then it will look like this, where this resistor is the equivalent resistance of these two combination, which is equal to half ohm. So this be half ohm. This is same as before, so 1 ohm, and this is also a combination of these two, so again half ohm. So now we have 3 resistors. Now this circuit has been reduced to another circuit with 3 resistors, and all of them are in series. So now the final equivalent resistance of this circuit will be equal to half plus 1 plus half, so it will be equal to 2 ohms, and this will be your answer. So this way you have to see how can you reduce the circuit according to your needs. How to solve it in the easiest way. We have to reduce the circuit in such a way that it becomes easier for us. Let us take one more example. Let us say that we have it in form of a triangle. And we have 1 ohm, 1 ohm and 1 ohm, and we have to find the R equivalent between the terminals A and B. Now in the first glance this will look that it is a bit complicated, but actually it is not. If you look closely, assume that there is a current. Whenever you are not able to understand how to solve this, connect these with an imaginary battery. So there will be a current. This current at this point will be divided into 2 parts. Let us say I1 and I2. Now if you follow the path of the current, you will notice that I1 will go straight till this junction. So there is no problem in that. There is only one resistor that I1 is encountering. I2 however will go through this resistor, then it will go through this resistor. There are no other junctions. So if I redraw this circuit, then I can redraw it like this. The 2 resistors can be redrawn like this. So now it becomes easier to understand that these 2 resistors were always in the series combination, and these 2 branches are in parallel combination. Now it becomes easier for you to solve. So let us say that equivalent resistance of this branch of I2, these two are in series, so it will be 1 plus 1 equals to 2 ohms. Of resistance of R1, this is only one resistor, so it is equal to 1 ohm. But these two branches are in parallel, that means these two equivalent resistance will be in parallel. So if I redraw this circuit, it will look like this. This is 1 ohm and this is equal to 2 ohm. Now 2 and 1 ohm are in parallel to each other. So now you can find the last equivalent resistance. So it will be equal to 2 by 3 ohm, and this will be the solution for this particular circuit. So this way you have to approach. I will give you several questions on this for practice, and if you have any doubt in any of these examples, you can ask me.